Hi Sagittarius, welcome back. Sagittarius, this is going to be your you versus them reading, and we're going to go ahead and get started. I got some channeled messages before starting the video for the collective Sagittarian energy. These messages may or may not be related at all to the connection, but may serve as validation for some of you. So when I was meditating on the energy Sagittarius, I kept seeing chains, like different types of chains. Most importantly, what I saw looked to be like a really thick chain, like that you would hook onto a truck or something. But they also showed me gold chains and all different kinds of chains. And then a melody started to come through in the background, and it was Fleetwood Mac, Chains. Is the name of the song. And if you don't know what that is, maybe go look it up. But the lyric in particular that kept coming through was chains keep us together. And then they say in the background, running through the shadows. So some of you may feel chained or attached to a certain energy, a certain mood, a certain thought, a certain emotion, or a certain person. Could be this person possibly. What she also says in the song is, and if you don't love me now, you will never love me again. So take that as it resonates, Sagittarius. That's a pretty strong statement, right? It's a pretty strong energy that's coming through, and it's a very deep song. So maybe check that song out. Like I said, some of the lyrics might hit you or give you further validation as to maybe what's going on with you and them. But let's get into the tarot and see and go from there. So your first card out is the North Node. This is Aquarian energy for some of you. This is talking about destiny, your soul school, your learning curve, your fulfillment, your purpose, your soul tribe. It's a maturing experience. Okay, so a lot of you might be going through some spiritual growth during this time frame, and it's in regards to kind of becoming the person you were meant to become and keeping your integrity intact along the way. Making it more about the journey than the outcome. Enjoying the ride as opposed to waiting for the destination. Like, I feel like that's the encouragement for the Sagittarian energy during this time frame. Your overall energy is the Sun, Sagittarius. Person you're dealing with is the Four of Pentacles, but it came out in the reverse. So this is you, tapping into your more happy-go-lucky side, your more optimistic energy, trying to find the silver linings in life, getting in touch with your inner child. That's what you're being guided towards. It's like, stay high-vibing, Sagittarius. Whatever is going on within you, within your life, within your energy, this is an encouragement to see the best aspects of yourself, see the best aspects of what you currently have in your life, and to try as much as you can to stay in a positive, happy vibration. I'm not saying fake happiness if you're not in it. You want to honor the emotion that you're in, but when you're having good moments, relish in them. Talk about your good moments, like over embellish the good in your life to start gaining momentum in that energy, right? That's kind of how law of attraction works. Now, this person has the Four of Pentacles, and it's in the reverse. Upright, this card talks about control. So this person is being encouraged to let go of control, or they might actually be kind of giving up the reins of control during this time frame. If they've been very fixated on something, if they've been very unmovable in their energy, this is more of a changeable, mutable energy coming in. So I feel like things are changing within this person's stance, within the way they're thinking about things. That's allowing them to relinquish a little bit more control and kind of let the universe step in and do the rest. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into it, Sagittarius, and see what led up to this. We're going to look at your perception of each other, how you genuinely feel underneath it all, your hopes, and most likely future outcome. So, Sagittarius, let's see. Woo. So you have the Fool, the Strength card, the King of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. No way. That's exactly what I felt on this person's side. So This is, again, you know, a sense of wanting to let go of control. You know, it is what it is type of mentality. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if you've been putting up a struggle or a fight, you've been trying to make it something that it's not in your mind, then it's just kind of like getting to this point, Sagittarius, of just being like, is what it is, you know? And I feel how I feel, and they are who they are, and I am who I am, and like getting really comfortable with the what isness, even if it's not 100% of where you want to be. That's okay, because you're headed in that direction, you know? So, really, okay, so I heard something about tuning in and fine details, paying attention to the fine details. That was random. So I feel that's what the energy that you've been in, so this is past energy, has been of just getting to this tipping point, right, where it's like almost enough is enough. You're ready for a new beginning. You're getting stronger in the energy. You know, if you've been holding on to things yourself or fixated yourself, also, you know, changing that and going with the flow a little bit easier, honoring your emotions, you know, and just being like, okay, you know, I don't really want control. I want to be happy. I don't want to be right. I want to be happy. And like letting your emotions guide you into that direction without questioning them, without getting afraid of your emotions or fear what other people will think or this person might think, and just simply honoring yourself. All right. So let's see what this person's recent past energy looks like for you, Sagittarius. So I'm going to look at their recent past and what has led up to this moment for them. Six of Swords. That song is playing really loudly now in the back of my mind. Shades keep us together. Oh, here's another lyric coming through. And, you know, this song may or may not be for you. I know not everybody listens to Fleetwood Mac, you know. But the lyrics may be for you. She says, listen to the wind blow. Watch the sun rise. Running in the shadows. Damn your love, damn your lie. But if you don't love me now, you will never love me again. I can still hear you saying, we must never break the chains. Some of you feel very karmically tied to this person, or you do have a lot of karmic ties with this person. And, you know, people come into our life for a reason, especially people that we feel extremely drawn to or we have attachments with. There is usually some reflection of ourself within that. You may feel chained or bound within that connection, sometimes in a good way, maybe sometimes in a not so good way. But I guess Spirit is encouraging you to look at what have you grown from because of this connection. You know what I'm saying? Like, how have you grown because of this connection? And because somehow this is putting you onto your destiny path, okay? And I feel like for a lot of you, this connection has helped you to, one, get more in tune with your emotions, yourself, but also to understand the emotions of another a little bit better by proxy of, you know, having to look at yourself within the situation and understand your emotions within it. So it's opening you up in a way, or has opened you up in the past. All right, so this person is Six of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, Page of Swords in the reverse. This they're not taking the learning curve as smoothly as you are, Sagittarius. They often maybe close themselves off from having new ideas, or, you know, they get an idea about something, but then they shut it down. They aren't always open to new ways of doing things or new ways of thinking, and that kind of serves a blockage for this person. I do feel like they've been trying to work on themselves. You know, they've been emotionally scattered is the word that they gave me, and feeling pulled maybe in a different direction than they have in the past, okay? So I feel like this person doesn't really trust their emotions, or they don't know how to honor them. You know, they feel them, they're palpable, but then this person may not understand what that means or what to do with that. And so they kind of shut down, you know, and this could have been coming from a place of wanting to stay in control, wanting to stay in control of their emotions, you know, like a learned behavior. All right. So let's look at perception and see what your perception is of each other. Now, keep in mind that perception is in the eye of the beholder, so it may be your truth, but it may not be their truth, okay? So you have the Hermit, the Four of Swords. All of a sudden, my inner ear is bothering me. So, yeah, this is you doing some soul searching here, Sagittarius, trying to stay calm, trying to keep your composure. You know, some of you might have been doing some self-care or meditation, prayer. That also might help you, by the way, to clear your mind, clear your energy as it pertains to this person. But I feel like you've kind of went within long enough, and now you're ready for some action. Now you're ready for a conversation, you know, to kind of express what it is that you've been holding on to. Because some of you were trying to be really strong, maybe even a bit stronger than you really were in the past, and just kind of burying things deep and holding on to it, maybe being closed off. And that's what's changing here, or that's what's recently changed. Like getting to this point of being like, well, I cannot hold on to this anymore. It is painful, you know, and it's keeping me stuck. So letting go of that energetic blockage, and then getting really, really in tune with your emotions. And then after a period of time of maybe doing some healing work or sitting with those emotions, now ready to communicate, you know, or wanting some sort of, some of you, I heard venting. I don't know. Sometimes venting can take it too far. You know, you got to be careful what you put out in the universe. But in other ways, I think it's therapeutic, you know. But I honestly don't feel that that's for a lot of you, because this is kind of peaceful communication that you're preferring. But some of you, yes, you might have held something in long enough, and now you want to vent about it, or you have vented about it recently, okay? You see this person as someone who is a bit hard to read. Like they keep a lot to themselves and might be a very introverted when it comes to expressing their emotions. They may prefer to go to silence as opposed to, you know, really being open to things. But you see this person as either coming out of the shadows, is what I heard, and communicating, or that is what you're desiring within the connection. Okay, you have the Emperor here. Oops, my deck was upside down. And how they see you, how they see Sagittarius, the Emperor. The Page of Cups and Judgment in the reverse. Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Okay. So this person, like I said, they want to be the one that's in control, or they want to appear that way. But here's the good news. I do feel like if this person has been a little closed-minded in the past, they are starting to slowly open up their emotional space, their heart chakra, and be a little bit more emotionally aware or available to other connections or this connection. But it's only after they release some judgments, some things that they've been holding on to, you know, that have been keeping this person from making a decision, that's been keeping them from the clarity that they've needed, okay, in the past. So I feel like this person is reaching this point where it's like, I want things to open up to me, so I know I have to make a decision here, and that might mean letting go of things that have held me down, okay, is what this person is feeling. This person may see you, Sagittarius, as a force to be reckoned with. Someone who definitely, you know, doesn't mince words. Okay, I don't know a Sagittarius that does, but also they want you to be more open emotionally to them. Because some of them feel like that they shut down to you because you shut down to them. And that may or may not be the truth, but that's how this person sees it. And so wanting you to be more understanding emotionally of where they're at, and maybe hoping that you will release some judgments towards them, which will, they feel, help them to kind of move into their next chapter. So this person is a little bit off energetically in the sense that they're waiting for you, Sagittarius, to make some sort of change within your behavior in order for them to feel comfortable to change something in their behavior. And that's backwards, right? The change begins with you. And as long as this person continues to wait for that, they continue to push themselves further away from what it is that they want. And so they are needing to create that change within themselves first. So let's look at emotions. I'm sorry, I don't mean to keep itching my ear, but it's like my inner ear is itching. So that was kind of perception, surface level, all in the thoughts. Now we're going to go into the emotional space. How are you feeling underneath all of that, Sagittarius? King of Swords, the World card, and the Ace of Swords. So this is that harshness, I feel like you're definitely not feeling like wanting to mince words, Like, I feel that you've come full circle with this situation, Sagittarius, and you've recently gotten some clarity about what it is that you want for yourself. Now, some of you want your emotional freedom, okay? You don't want to feel tied or chained, okay, to someone else's emotional responses. It's not that I feel that you necessarily want to cut someone out of your life, although some of you may be, but I feel it's more of not wanting to feel responsible for someone else's behaviors and emotions, not wanting to be the one that always has to put forth the effort first or be the one to change first, And so some of you are taking or have taken a stance recently where it's like, this is what it is, and this is where I stand right now, and I'm not going to be budged from that, which is a little bit of a stubborn approach, which is what you were trying to get away from in the past. But at the same time, I feel you still somewhat holding on to that, and certainly nothing wrong with, drawing boundaries, but I just feel emotionally there's a bit of a coldness coming off of you towards this person. You may not even mean to be that way towards them. It's just the kind of the energy that you're giving off. I just feel like it's like you've come full circle with it. And if it's not new, if it's not the truth, then you're really not interested in hearing, about how this person is feeling, because it's like, well, you're either going to tell me the truth or you tell me nothing, or I want direct communication here or nothing. So I don't feel that you're in a very tolerant emotional space, at least in this current snapshot moment. But I feel you've kind of been pushed there, You're not wanting passive aggressiveness, not wanting someone to beat around the bush. Just get to the point. Tell me the truth. Talk to me directly. Let's be adults, So this person has the Knight of Swords and the Seven of Swords in the reverse in their emotional space. So this is them avoiding some kind of truth here. This is the evasion game. Dancing around a topic, dancing around an emotion, saying one thing, doing another. Their energy being different than how they're presenting themselves. That type of contradiction going on within this person. Some of them, it's just like they have trouble being honest with themselves. Better yet you, better yet another person. And yet they want that attention. Yet they want that affection. Yet they want to feel successful. So this person might also be weighing out, okay, do I just, go ahead and communicate and let the facade roll? And will that get me the response that I want? Will that get me the attention or get the Sagittarius's attention? So I feel there is some careful consideration about telling the truth here, or removing a mask, even if it's temporarily. You know what I'm saying? But it's an uphill battle is the words that they're giving me. It's really hard for this person to relinquish control in that way. And so that's why, has been taking a while for this person to own up to how they're feeling. Better yet, own up to another person. Better yet, own up to a Sagittarius that's going to give them the blunt truth when maybe they don't want to hear that. You know, this person may not want to be called out. And they may know, you know, that you might do that. That you might do that. I heard that's a risk you're going to have to take. So some of them are waiting, you know, because they're not wanting to take a risk. They're not wanting to be called out like that. But Spirit said that's a risk you're going to have to take in order to move things forward. So that's for your cross watcher. Let's see what the hopes are here. 8 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups. Some of you want to work on resolving some past issues, whether that's within yourself or within this connection. Some of you might be wanting to dedicate more time to your work or your family, your children, if you have children. That might be giving you a sense of groundedness, a sense of satisfaction that's helping to keep your head on straight, you know? Let's see this person's hopes. Well, they definitely want healing. They definitely want wish fulfillment, connection. Some of them, they know that you are on their soul path, you know, or that you have an important part in their life. But for this person, it's all about them needing to grow themselves when it comes to being honest with their emotions and letting go of control in order to get that wish fulfillment. So let's look at the most likely future outcome then, Sagittarius. Keep in mind that all the future outcomes can be changed with free will. All right, you're in the driver's seat, no one else. The Lovers. Okay. The 8 of Cups. The Queen of Pentacles. And the Knight of Cups. Wow. Emperor at the bottom of the deck. 7 of Pentacles. So there might be some mirroring going on within this connection. This is twin flame energy for some of you if you believe in twin flames, soulmate energy. It's almost like you can see yourself in this person, or what you're needing to see, Sagittarius, is a lot of the things that you judge about this person, you also have that somewhere within yourself. You know, because we often judge what we hate, and most importantly, what we hate about ourselves. You know, so when you see someone acting a certain way and you're like, that is so childish, or that is so, like, why can't they just do it this way? It's always best to stop and ask yourself the question as to why does that irritate me to begin with, and what within me is triggered by that, because there's something deeper in that. There's something deeper in that. You know what I'm saying? So it's really easy for us to look upon others and objectively say, okay, this is what they need to change and this is what they need to do. But it's a little bit harder when we're looking in the mirror and we're talking to ourselves and we got to own up. But the blessing that comes out of doing that type of self-love, of looking within oneself, is that that's where all of the change comes from, right? So when you change your energy, you soothe your energy, the way you're thinking and feeling around this person or this situation, and you get to the bottom of it, then that's what creates the change within you, within your life. So I feel like some of you feel drawn to this person, and at the same time you feel so distant from them. You feel like you might be on a different planet from them at times, you know, and yet right energetically chained to you, next to you. This is you, I feel, trying to keep it practical. Like I said, trying to, they gave me the word dogmatic. I don't even know what that means. I'll have to look that up. Dogma. Is that kind of like karma or something? Anyway, so I feel like this is you trying to hold your own and just stay as down to earth and grounded as you can. But see, there's this other part of you that's really pulled towards this connection, that really wants to emotionally express, or to have this person just be vulnerable, you know? But at the same time, you're not being vulnerable. And I'm not telling you to be vulnerable. I'm not telling you anything to do. That's up to you. But I'm saying there's a mirroring going on within the energy and the emotions within the connection. I mean, just go take a look at those lyrics. Wow, I got all these cards out. Okay. From Fleetwood Mac. Chains. This person's in the Nine of Swords. The Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is out 1, 2, 3 times. That's a lot of stubbornness showing up here. That's a lot of fixed energy showing up. That's a lot of fixation going on. This person's all in their head, trying to hold on to what they know they need to let go of, which is control. Not wanting to do that, but it's screwing up with their psyche. It's screwing with their mind. It's screwing with their dream state. You know, I mean, it's really doing a number on this person psychologically, not letting go of whatever this is that they're holding on to. And it's keeping them from being able to manifest a clear mind, clear thoughts. Because if this person was clear in their thoughts and they could relinquish some control or whatever they've been holding on to, then they would manifest relatively easily what they're wanting in relationships or this connection, which is a sense of fulfillment, a sense of purpose, a sense of growth. What are they going to manifest if they let go? Passion, intensity, intimacy, all waiting for this person. Just one thought away, one changed behavior away. That's all it is. But they're stuck in the chains because they're giving me that song again. All chained up in their mind and their thoughts and their fears, and they're worried so much about the outcome, can't enjoy the journey. That type of vibe, you know. Feeling chained to this unhealthy attachment that they have. Sorry, more lyrics from that song are coming in. They're giving me the same lyric again, and I can still hear you saying, we must never break the chain. Wow, deep reading. Let's get some guidance cards on the Sagittarius. Let's get some guidance real quick. What does Sagittarius need to know? Give me one more. I feel like this is more for the person you're dealing with. It could also be, yeah, and this is for you. So let's start with you. For you, you got the Ground Yourself card here, Sagittarius. So this says, ground yourself. Being distracted, unfocused, tired, irritated, and impatient are all signs that you're ungrounded. Now is the time to become centered and allow Spirit to help you ground yourself and reconnect with Divine Source. Is that what I just said? About staying practical and staying grounded? That's your advice right now. This person got the card Breathe. So this says, the breath is the vital bridge between your body and soul. It is the connection between the inside and the outside, connecting you to the universe, Spirit, and the Divine Source. The breath permeates your entire being with prana, which is the same life-giving force that nourishes everything in the universe. So this person is being encouraged to breathe and to really get in touch with what it is that they're feeling. There's some sort of transformation going on or needing to occur within this person. Okay? So, Sagittarius, deep, intense reading. You know, I hope that it resonated with you. Let me tell you what zodiac signs I have here. Keep in mind it's a general reading, so it could be any zodiac sign, but I have Aquarius, I have Libra, Pisces, Aries, Aquarius, Gemini, Leo, Virgo, Scorpio, the those are the predominant zodiac signs I'm seeing, but keep in mind, like I said, it could be any zodiac sign. It is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it did resonate, please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to check me out on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff. Tarot Time with Dana, linked in the description box. If you like my style, you can get it for yourself. My sister's online boutique, avasophiaco.com, is linked below. And for those of you who'd like to donate, you can do so in the About section. Either way, I'm wishing you the very, very best, Sagittarius. And until next time, my friends, namaste.